Hello and welcome to the Diwali special sessions on Madhubani painting, where we are going to make 2 paintings in 2 days starting from today. So if you want to watch the same video in Hindi, check the link in the description box below, where you will find all the other links and of course the details of the material used for this painting. So without further ado, let's begin with this painting. And one more thing, guys, if you watch this video till the end, you will actually come to know what are we going to make tomorrow. So finally we begin with the session. So for this painting, what we need is A4 size handmade paper, which is a little smoother and not that textured. Or instead, you can use a thicker paper for making this painting if you don't have handmade paper. Now for sketching, I'm using a black acrylic paint, and I have prepared a solution of this black acrylic paint in a bowl where I poured it and mixed it with a little water and prepared a solution out of it. Now for sketching, I'm going to use today is a nib and nib holder, which is similar to a calligraphy pen. If you don't have that, you can also use a waterproof pen as an alternative. Now for nib and nib holder, or that calligraphy pen that we are going to use, what we are going to do is we are going to every time dip it in the acrylic paint solution that we have and going to sketch the design. Now beginning with the border. Now for the border, I'm just using my fingers to make mark on the paper so that I know where I'm going to sketch the line, because I'm going to do it freehand. And that is the right way to do, because it is a folk art and you are not supposed to use scale or any other aid, because that is how it gives the rawness and the way the folk art should be. That is, it's supposed to be freehand, raw, and that's how you can draw it authentically. So let's finish making the frame on all 4 sides for the border, as we always do. And we are using the double lines, which is a typical technique which is used for the Madhubani painting, which is a folk art that we are going to draw today. And as it is Diwali, our theme is Diwali. So today we are going to make a relevant painting, which you will see ahead. So we will do is we will sketch on all 4 sides a frame of which has double lines. So basically a double line frame on all 4 sides, and using my fingers for measurement. Approximately, when you want to be specific and you want to use a scale and sketch a light line with a pencil, but try to do the final line with freehand. You know, that will give that rawness, and that is the beauty of this folk art. So what you can do is the distance between the the frames on the outside and the inside, if you say, is approximately 1 centimeter. So you can, if you want, you can measure and do it if you are a beginner. But I would recommend to do it the way I'm showing you. So this is how we create on all 4 sides the frame. Let it dry completely and then try to make the design. The design I have kept is very simple. This is just like the flames for the diyas. So it is also relevant to Diwali, and just inverting it every time I draw the next one. So just joining it through corners. So that is how you have to do it. It's a very, very simple design, and you have to fill it throughout and make it on all 4 sides, the same design on all 4 sides. So now, as you may notice, what I'm doing is just covering the background with those fine lines. So this is a very simple design which we have to do on all 4 sides, and I'm exactly showing you how to do the corner now. Now in this case, the flames that I created are not merging with the corner, but we don't have to worry. We just have to try to repeat the design on the other side. And there is nothing to worry about the perfection, because this is folk art and not fine art. So we have to, have those little flaws which makes it rather more perfect. So exactly like here, you see my corner is going to be like this. Now again, shading on the background with the fine lines. Now for the fine lines, you have to just keep in mind the direction, in which direction is your border. So you have to just keep in mind that, and then try to finish it on all 4 sides, the border. So exactly trying to show you how to shade the corner. So just keeping in mind the direction, in which direction my border is going. So my lines will fall in the same direction. So if they are vertical, they should be basically vertical every time. Now if you turn the paper, then it has to look like that. So this is how I'm going to do on all 4 sides. So trying to just show you again, those fine lines, you have to make it on all four sides. Now my border is done, and I start making with the face always. I just leave a little space on the top, say for instance 2 centimeter on the top, and then try to start with the nose every time. And this is how you draw a face in Madhubani style. In case you miss my session, especially on the face where I showed exactly how to draw face, so what you can do is check the description box. I have put the link there, and you can go and have a look at that session. That may be of help, and you may understand better to just how to draw the face. So this is again trying to do the earrings and the accessories of the face of the woman. The woman who is beautifully dressed and adorned with a lot of jewelry, usually in Madhubani style. And the eye, as always I say, has to be big and bright and bold. Now just trying to accessorize her all over her head, just trying to create these tiny accessories and trying to adorn her with such beautiful accessories. So my face is complete, and then I move forward to the hands. Now I'm going to show today to draw a woman who is holding a lamp, a diya in her hand, and she is trying to light everywhere the diyas. So this is basically my theme, as it is Diwali. So we are going to make this kind of painting. So now just trying to just highlight the eyebrows and everything. Now I'm just going to show you exactly how to do the hands. So a little bit bangles in her hands, and it's anyway Diwali, and it is Madhubani painting. So Madhubani painting, usually they fill everything with a lot of fine pattern, and that is the uniqueness of this art. So this is how we draw the hand, very simple, and just she's holding a diya in her hand, simply drawing that. And then the other hand, just trying to connect it. Just try to be very careful while you are making these lines. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to do these double lines very accurate. It needs a lot of practice, but you can achieve it. I'm just trying to create the sari design and the blouse also inside. And then just trying to complete the hands on both sides. Now the second hand comes here where she is holding the lamp which is hanging on the wall. So this is my idea, this is my design that I'm going to make today. And guys, if you may have noticed, all my designs that I make are my own designs, so that is why they are new and fresh and unique. You can definitely use it, that's not a problem. So what you can do is tag me every time on Instagram if you are using my design. I will be really happy if you can follow me on Instagram, and you can always connect with me, ask me questions, let me know if you have any more doubts. So that is how we can connect with each other. Now, just trying to make a pretty sari. She's wearing a sari. So that is how I'm just trying to do the body. And of course you can also make a lehenga that she's wearing, or a sari or a gown, whatever dress you want. Today I'm just trying to make it more traditional and showing that she's wearing a sari, because lehenga we have often made many times in my tutorials, and today we are trying to make a sari. So just trying to connect this pallu that we have for the sari and trying to make those double lines. These double lines are very important when we fill in colors. You will see the magic of these double lines once we fill in colors, because those are going to highlight the motif. And that is also one unique way that the artists in Madhubani painting try to highlight their motifs and use this very uniquely in all the paintings that they created. So what you can do is also what I usually do to learn this craft is look at the paintings of some veterans in this field or some old paintings, and then you get a lot of ideas of the original motifs that they used. And it really helps, to learn this art. So this is how we just try to extend the aanchal or the pallu that we have, that her sari has on the other side. And we just try to show that it's flowing a little bit. and then creating those little patterns or designs, which I also showed you in my first session, where I showed you how to create different floral motifs in Madhubani painting. In case you missed that session, we have it in the description box as well, with all the other links. So we are going to fill this little floral design, which looks like a spiral and little tiny semicircles on all sides, in the sari as well, and the body, I mean, everywhere. And then just trying to create those a little lamp on the top. It's not very accurate, as you see, you know, but that's fine. That is how it is supposed to be when you do it freehand, and it looks perfect with its inaccuracies. Now just trying to create another floral design in the center. I did it, and then just trying to add those jhalars that it has. So Diwali is anyways very important festival. So we are just going to fill the whole sari, and then our sketch is almost done, and it looks like this. So this is basically how our sketch looks like in the end. And now is the time to fill in bright and beautiful colors. And I start with pink. And as I always say that, you know, colors can be your own choice. You can fill whatever colors. This is just to show you where exactly to fill color and where not. For instance, here in her sari, we are just going to cover the background with pink. And those tiny flowers that we created are going to stay like that without any colors. So this is just to give you an idea. Also, I'm using the pink for some of the accessories, and I'm making a combination of pink, yellow, and I'm just trying to fill the same for the accessories and the other parts. So you will see how we are going to do it. So just trying to create pink here for her sari, the background of the sari completely filled with the pink color. And this is how you do. And for this, what you can do is, as you see, I'm using a very fine round brush. So this is 0 or 1, and you can also use a more finer if you're not comfortable with this. And what you have to take care is that when you are doing this, filling the colors, so what you have to do is very careful with these tiny minute details that you have. Now, as you see, the second color that I'm using is yellow. So it makes it very bright and the contrast is nice. So we can just try to fill the border and the blouse. So it's basically a combination of yellow and pink sari. So this is how we do. And also for the flames, I'm going to use yellow. And the flames that we created in the border, we are also going to use yellow, and some accessories for this lamp also. And here for the entire border, I'm going to cover it with yellow. So let me finish it on all sides. Little red to the lamp, adding a little red to the lamp, and in the jhalar also some red, and for the diyas also some red. So it has to be bright. It's Diwali after all. So the next color is green. So I'm just using green in some places in the lamp to create that contrast, to give that highlight to my painting. And also on the other lamp and in the sari in the border somewhere. So this is how we finish with the main portion of the painting, the woman that we did. And we have to just add the skin color and the background now. So I'll just start with the background. Now for the background, I'm using a shade of blue, a lighter shade of blue. And for this blue, what I have done is I have made a thin consistency, thinner than usual. Now I have added more water to this acrylic paint. For the background, you always do this because later when it dries, we are going to create some pattern in the background. So for that, we don't want a very thick paint. Otherwise, it will be difficult to make those backgrounds and it won't be visible that well. So we use a very thin consistency of the paint for the background and we let it dry. So as I said, for the women, we still have to do the skin color. And for the skin color, what I have done is I've mixed a little brown with white and made it a little lighter tone of brown for her face. So this is as natural as we can get with the skin tone. And we just use it for all over her face, her neck, her hands, so covering her skin with the skin color. So This is how we do it. And then we wait till the background is dry. It has to be completely dry before we start making the design or the pattern on the background. And for the background pattern, I have used a pen, a micron pen. You can use any thin waterproof pen. You can also use rotating isograph pen, whatever is convenient for you. So for the background, what I have done is very simple design. So I'm using a floral design that we commonly use for Madhubani painting and just covering it completely with fine lines. So basically using those elements of Madhubani which is used for the background, but trying to give it a little twist, little different feel and look. So creating a different kind of painting. So this is how we cover the background with this. So entire background, wherever you see blue, we have to cover with this pattern. So I'll show you multiple times, and maybe initially it doesn't look good. You will feel that no, it's not looking that good. But trust me, when you fill the entire background with this pattern, it really highlights the entire painting. So you have to go with it. You have to have that patience, and it will take a little time to do it. Maybe your hands will be super tired doing it, but you have to keep doing it if you want to achieve that beautiful look of the background. And many a times I have had requests from so many of you to show exactly how to do this beautiful background. So here it is. I'm showing you one of the designs that I use for the background. So it is same what we use for Madhubani, and just filling it completely with those fine lines. So just trying to do the semicircle first and then trying to create that floral pattern now, and just trying to fill the outside with those tiny patterns, and then filling some black paint in between to highlight. So as we do it, we keep repeating this pattern for quite a while and completely fill the background with this black pattern. So as you can see, we are almost done with the painting. We are just going to finish it very soon. I'm going to put the painting in the end so that you can have a look at it, how it looks like, and try to replicate if you want to. So let me know in the comment section how you like this video, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you all a very happy Diwali and have a safe Diwali. And thanks again for watching this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for many more videos. And as I said in the end of the video, I'm going to exactly tell you what we are going to make tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to make the painting of Ma Kali, because tomorrow is Kali Puja. So this was a surprise, guys. Thank you so much, and bye, and see you again tomorrow. Thank you.